Hello everybody, a very warm welcome then to Walsall. The FBC5 host the Aussie Lions in the Westie TV Champions League. It's a big night for both of these sides. The FBC5 need a win, they're winless still. They'll have that one draw from the Paris Saint-Germain game. They can prove they can do their best shot in this competition, but the Aussie Lions are looking to keep the pressure on Bayern at the top of the table. A big night after wins against City and United in the past couple of fixtures. Well then, here we are. Let's see the lineups for the FBC5 then. Timo de Geze starts in goal. Mulligan, Tar, Baker and Hanley. Joker, Sardelis, Taylor, Matic, Van Dam and Pasalic in there too. Keep an eye out for Pablo Corleone on the bench. And Patrick Rogers up front on the subs bench too. But a strong lineup. Sardelis and Softar making their... Well, Softar makes his first debut for the FBC5. In the other hand, though, the Aussie Lions. Edward Smith in goal. Harrell, Brinsmead, Simpson and Solola. Dan Heel, Saxby and Nixon. Hutchison, Bansal and Forley up front. An unchanged front three, but Saxby comes in. Druce drops to the bench in favour of James Saxby. Wow, there is big delight. Ben Nixon's going to take the captain's armband for the Aussie Lions tonight. It's a change. They'd like to rotate it round, to be fair. And the Aussie Lions are people they trust. Well, Sardelis, after his goal at PSG, keeps his starting lineup spot for the FBC5. We're underway then here in Walsall. It's all going to start getting a bit more real as we go down the next few weeks. Here's Dan Heel. Played into JJ Harrell. Saxby. Ricky Bansal. Two headers against both Manchester clubs in this competition so far. Say Solola. Saxby to Bansal. Played in. Dan Heel's on the run. Ethan Hutchison. Sanerius. Andrew Matic. Olaf Van Dam trying to move the ball forward, but it's not quite to be. Hutchison into Ricky Bansal. Ben Nixon. Solola to Nixon again. Saxby. Dan Heel. Aussie Lions all over the FBC5. Hutchison trying to get there and Daniel Baker shrugs him off and away. I'll tell you what, out my commentary box window at the minute is a beautiful, beautiful sunset here in Luton. Walsall a bit different though. Bansal trying to cut across Ethan Hutchison. Oh! Good save, Timo de Geze. Eyes like a hawk. Some say they do point in different directions when there is a save to be made. Here's Say Solola. Nick Forley. Here's Nicholas Forley into Ben Nixon. It was Forley scored against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu tie on match day 2 and thrown to the ground Dan Heel. Or was it match day 1? I think it was match day 1 actually. Real Madrid beat the Aussie Lions. Matic. Looking to play in Owen Taylor. Olaf Van Dam. Oh, Pasalic! Brilliant goal! FBC5 strike first. Superb work from the FBC5 and Pasalic just needed to stab it home. I mean, stab at home is pretty typical in Walsall, but there we go. I don't know why the screen's gone black. Oh, there we go. I think we're back again. Camera issue probably, but Pasalic with a goal. A first in the Westie TV Champions League for him. And what a start it is for the FBC5 in their home turf. Not really seen a lot of Walsall so far this year. Dan Heel, Saxby. Hutchison playing it into Dan Heel. A few skills for his normal skill is stepping on the ball and just leaving it for a minute. So the FBC5 will probably not take the bait on that one. Matic, Michael Simpson crunching tackle. Hutchison. Ben Nixon. Or cut out by Olaf Van Dam. Cenerius. Owen Taylor trying to play it forward. Sardless. Here's Joe Mulligan. Given the freedom to run today. Mulligan. Looking to try and get the cross in. Whipped all the way in. Looking for Olaf Van Dam. Headed cleared by JJ Harrell. Forley. Simpson trying there. And also Salolo with a diving header. With a bit of a cheer from the away end. Here's Saxby. Brilliant play by James Saxby. Bansal and there's going to be a free kick. And this is going to be Azzy Lions' early chance. And the finest of free kicks, I think, from Dan Heel. Joker. Owen Taylor. Olaf Van Dam into Ahmed Joker. Olaf Van Dam in for FBC5. A vintage goal from the Dutch striker. The architect builds another goal for the FBC5, and it's a perfect goal. Free and away, took his time, and took it so well. And Olaf Van Dam puts them 2-0 up on the night. And the Azzy Lions are in a bit of trouble here. It could be their first loss of this second loss of this competition, actually, apologies. So, a half-time team talk needed then. And well, Ethan Hutchison, a difficult day at the office. An early shot and an early save, but, well, it hasn't been the finest of days. But anyways, at the half-time break then, the FBC5 2, Azzy Lions 0. Well, it's been goals galore in this first 3 games so far. 7 we've seen. It's a lot more than previous match days already in the first 3 games. So we'll see how this goes the next 45 minutes then. Here come the Lions again. Nixon to Saxby. Dan Heel. Heel. Saxby. Nixon. Dan Heel again. Harrell. Ricky Bansal. Nixon. Bansal trying to get the turn. Ross Hanley clears away. Owen Taylor playing it forward. And FBC5 trying to turn defence into attack. Here's Ahmed Joker. Owen Taylor. Sardless. Played into Andrew Matic. Oh. Hits it well, but we haven't really seen Andrew Matic in amongst the goals. He's not gone, as you might say, a bit cold turkey in recent weeks. Here's Sei Salola. Nixon to Heel. Hutchison back to Harrell. Heel. Saxby. Bansal! Yes! Within 1. Game on. And Ricky Bansal has his third of the competition. And a striker's finish. And the Azzy Lions, well, FBC5 making a change. And it's Pablo Corleone coming on for, I think, Daniel Baker. So an instant change. They know the The Aussie Lions will be straight on this. We have had our cases in the past of the FBC5. Remember the second leg of the round of 16 tie in the Westie TV Charity Cup at the end of last year. JJ Harrell. Pasalic into Owen Taylor. Olaf Van Dam. Dan Hill into Nixon. 20 minutes to go. Saxby, lovely play over to Ethan Hutchison. Hutchison, that's a brilliant cross, and Timo Deheze comes to collect it well. Ahmed Joker into Olaf Van Dam. Owen Taylor down for Sardlust. Joker into Olaf Van Dam again. Mulligan. Matic. Good save by Ed Smith. 15 minutes to go then. Aussie Lions need to build up something magical. Nick Fawley, and Mulligan thinks he's won the throw, has he? And substitution coming for, I think, the Aussie Lions. It's Dan Hill coming off. Is Chris Druce coming on. Saw him last week. Seemed very, very well. James Saxby forward and trying to look for Nick Fawley. Mulligan's there to it first. Ahmed Joker again. Sardless coming in. Olaf Van Dam. Pasalic back to Van Dam again. They need a dagger. Matic! Good save, Smith. Follow up from Joker. And the FBC5 have secured it now. It's going to be a first win of the season for the FBC5. And what a way to do it against your rivals. Smith spilled it. Joker finished it. And what a wonderful result this is going to be for the FBC5. It's momentum they're going to need. They want to get back in the title race. And the Aussie Lions, I think, will be a bit disappointed with this, because it means the gap to Bayern Munich at the top is going to grow to 4 points. And who can truly stop Bayern at this point? People have come close and tried. Saxby. Nixon. Sardless gets the ball and it's played forwards. And that is going to be that. The FBC5 will be satisfied with this one. It's all over. And, well, what a day it's been. FBC5 can finally rip a sigh of relief. They've got their first win in the competition. Joker with the winner. And gets the man of the match today. Aussie Lions not at their brilliant best as usual. But it's a big, big change. And it's going to switch up the table nicely. Full time here in Walsall. FBC5 3. Aussie Lions 1.